Like I could see them, they would do it. I mean, isn't that old news? Like we're over that. Like she's not coming back. And I also think Denise would do it now because of how hated Rinna is. Like now Denise has the fuel under her. Now she's like, okay, game on. I got it. And I'm not coming back a weak little thing who was run off the show. I'm coming back to take down one of the most hated housewives, if not the most hated in the history of housewives. So I think Denise is going to come back with confidence. And yeah, Sarah, 100%, I think she would say, I don't want this mentioned. And I think they would do it. Yeah. And they would say, the girls, you can mention it. It's going to be edited out. If you're wasting your time, you might as well say bravo, bravo, bravo. Yep. I mean, is that really why she's coming back? I mean, okay, sure, that'd be great. I think there would be no mention of it. We'd move past that. It would be like, hey, girl,
I don't know. I mean, that is like what drove her off the show. I mean, to me, I don't know how you sign a deal because that's going to be the thing.
I mean, it's the storyline. Yeah.
How do you move forward with your credibility? I mean, she needs to walk back in. I mean, if I were her, I mean, now being on OnlyFans, I mean, she shows it all on OnlyFans. Like I would march back in with Brandi Glanville. I'd make out with Brandi Glanville at like a luncheon in Beverly Hills. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm back. I did it. And Rinna, you are going down. And just like rally the troops. I mean, we'd all be like, yeah. I mean, but I don't see, I mean, they could absolutely do your idea. To me, I just feel like, God, that we're really jumping the shark because, I mean, that's the whole reason she left the show. So we're not going to address it. We're going to just have Denise back and pretend that never happened. And then she's going to come for Rinna. I mean, but anyway.
All right, or come back and mention it. But once you mention it and whatever, it's almost like it doesn't matter. I mean, it's there in the background. It's why you hate her, but you are there just to like, I mean, there's nothing that Lisa could do like next. Like if that were the case, Thursday could stay have lunch. Look, production calls. Yes, there'll be call times, lunches. It will be one-on-one Denise and Rinna. That will 100% be in the scenes, the storyboards of how we're going to plan this out. But I don't think there's anything Rinna could say that there'd be by the end. Denise would say, wow, you're not that bad. Wow. No, it's like, and then that's like, and she doesn't care now. Erica, she'll knock Erica over. She doesn't, there's something about when you go and come back, you know, she has to play nice with certain people, but yeah, she has Garcelle and Sutton, but she will just, I think she'll come back, the Denise Bond girl that we know. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a weak little Denise, you know, with no makeup in the corner of like, where am I? And I don't want to, I mean, she's not going to get glammed. I just think she's going to be like, get the fuck out of my way, you bitches. Before we wrap up,
okay,
we might as well just say, we're going to have to talk about some Beverly Hills. You know, Yolanda just gave an interview where she was like, and she means it, she was like, you know, why would I ever, like, she's one of those that really has moved on. She's like an Alex McCord over there. Yes. She's like, wait, like Yolanda doesn't think about housewives. She doesn't talk about housewives. I mean, she has two of the most famous model daughters ever to exist. She is really like, and you saw the article where she's like, wait, like I was there and I was really sick, like fighting for my life. And all I remember is like, I was being accused of lying. Like, why? What? Like, what? In what world would I go back to this situation? She doesn't need the money. Never. Guys, it will never happen. Never. There's no BravoCon for her. It's over. She's a lovely woman who's living her life.
And why would she, right? I mean, her daughter, like you said, her daughters are she doesn't need it. She doesn't, you know, no, I mean, and to me, Yolanda is in the category of Carol Rad as well. They're just like Yolanda, I don't think ever got it. Yolanda went into it thinking, I'm going to show my life with, you know, famous music producer and composer, David Foster. It's going to be fabulous. I'm going to promote the girls. It's going to be a few lunches where we argue. And then little did she know, they were accusing her of Munchausen's and every other day. You know, Yolanda to me wasn't even in that game. And I think Carol's the same way. I think they hold themselves to a standard that you can't, if you're going to be on reality TV like that, you can't, you got to be Candy Gal. You got to be Rinna. You got to be Bethany. You got to be Ramona. You know, you just, that's the game.
And how do you live in the world, but especially LA. How do you not know this? Kris Jenner, she's not going to be on Beverly Hills because she has so much money. She controls every word that comes out of Kim and Kourtney and herself. That you are not watching a reality show with the Kardashians. And I don't mean that as any slight. I bow down to the house of the Kardashians, but every word that they speak is controlled. Kris would never do it. It's like, you have to just sign on and they will fuck you. Evolution, production, they will fuck you. Everything you say can and will be used against you. You are fighting for your life.
And this is the last thing I'll say, and then I know we got to go. But I mean, you know, yes, you give up your right for how they're going to edit you. But if you can get into it, you see all the benefits that people like Candy Burris, like Bethany, like Rinna, like, I mean, you know, Erica, if Erica can kind of get it together and move forward, I mean, Erica could launch. I think the hair extensions is really overdone, but if EJ can come up with something else that's very EJ and keep playing the game for another 3 years, I mean, she'll have her own wealth way beyond the show. I mean, it is what you do, give that part up. But I think if you can get in that mindset of, there's no bad angle they can do as long as I can stay on this show and keep my storyline, so much pops off. Look at Kyle, like you said, look at Mauricio. Mauricio would never be getting a reality show on Netflix if it wasn't for RHOBH.
As I've said to you, I've said it to my new friend, Terrence Noonan, huge executive producer. Sign me up. I get how it works. Listen, you could say the most horrible things about me. I had sex with this one and that one, and I did this. I don't care. I get how it works. It would be authentic. I would authentically be in the moment. If I love you, I love you. If I hate you, I hate you. I wouldn't care. That's where it's like the Candy Gals of the world. They're playing it right. They just don't care. It's like, oh man. And this is going to lead us into our discussion next time with Jersey. Because you know what? You know who cares? Jersey cares. I can't even, the things I know, the things I know.
I can't wait to hear that. And I will tease. I am worried about RHOP because it's off to not a good start. Anyway,
we got a problem on our hands called RHOP.
Problem.
Follow me on TikTok. Maybe we'll have a contest, but none of you are following me. So follow me on TikTok behind the velvet rope. Don't look at it ever. I don't give a fuck. Just follow. What about you?
You can find me on TikTok at the Sarah Fraser Show, and the Sarah Fraser puts out new episodes 7 days a week on everywhere podcasts are played.
And you're good on that TikTok. You got your faces bopping around. You're like the kids over there, Sarah. You're like the kids. And by the way, shout out to intern Noelle, because we have a great Behind the Velvet Rope intern who is making the TikTok on Behind the Velvet Rope happen. So shout out to our intern and to Andrew, Mr. Andrew, who put us in touch with this great intern from the